don't just stumble into beauty, Zelda. It takes Herculean focus and effort.
And gin. Them all empty bottles in here, then you have pages.
You know what I do is very different from the automatic writing that you do in your diary.
How dare you?
Christina Ricci plays Zelda Fitzgerald in the new Amazon original series, Z, The Beginning of Everything. She plays the original flapper girl in the jazz age of the 1920s in the American South. And joining me right now is Christina Ricci. Greetings from Las Vegas, Christina.
Hi, how are you?
Now, Christina, you play Zelda Sarah Fitzgerald, the original flapper girl. This is the age of jazz in the 1920s. There's gin, there's cigarettes. She's the original rebel, isn't she?
She was definitely the first, one of the first it girls. Definitely, yeah, the first flapper. She wrote short stories about it. It's a really glamorous, exciting, beautiful time that she lived in.
Now, what I found fascinating about Zelda is that she had political opinions. She read books. She was unlike most women of the 1920s.
She was, yeah. We show in the show, you get to see in the show how that flapper look came about. And it's interesting because one thing that is a theme in the show is that a lot of this great, a lot of the sort of most iconic things that Zelda did really were driven out of necessity or duress. And that is kind of the point of this show, is to really give the backstory to all these images that we have, or these legends or stories that we know. She was very abnormal for Montgomery, Alabama. And then when she came to New York, she realized that the values in New York City and in Paris and sort of the more literate, artistic, the sort of hubs of art and culture at that time were already valuing women for more than just their appearance. And it really drove her ambition to develop herself as an artist and stand alone as an artist and novelist. It was something that she was never allowed to do or have.
Now, doing a turn of the 20th century piece like Z, The Beginning of Everything, does the character really come into play when you put on the costume and you're in all those different surroundings? Does it really start to set the mood?
Yeah, I think clothes and hair and makeup have so much to do with how you carry yourself, who you are. And yeah, as an actress, it absolutely helps.
Now, you're playing Zelda Fitzgerald, and you're also executive producer of the show. So are you able to put Zelda away at night? Does she come home with you?
No, I mean, maybe in the past it would have stuck with me a little more, but on this project, you know, I sourced the material, and then I was very involved as a producer all the way along. So in between every take, I would be having to refocus into sort of more pragmatic, logistical choices and filmmaking things. And then I also have a 2-year-old son, so as soon as I was done with work, it was sort of about rushing home to get to see him and be a mom. So there were so many different things going on that I never got too caught in any one thing, which is nice because I tend to be an obsessive person.
Now, David Hoffman plays F. Scott Fitzgerald. You guys have amazing chemistry together. Did you know that right away from the first edition?
Yeah, we got so lucky with David. He's an amazing actor, and he also is a similar style of actor to me. After we cast him, I found out that he was also a child actor from about the same age, and I think that it breeds a certain type of actor. So we were great. We worked together so well, and we both are married and have small children, and so we were really able to work together very well in a very it just was easy. It worked so well, and he's such a fantastic actor, and we were able to sort of create that chemistry, I think, because we felt so comfortable with each other.
Now, show producer and creator is the great Tim Blake Nelson. How did you guys get along? What was his style like?
Tim is a fantastic actor. I've been such a fan of him as a character actor for such a long time. Funny, tells great stories, just a really specific individual.
Christina, thank you for talking to me today, and best of luck with the new series. And don't forget to come visit us in Las Vegas real soon.
I would love to.
All right, streaming now is the Amazon original series on Amazon Prime Video is Z, the Beginning of Everything with Christina Ricci. I'm Vegas film critic Jeffrey K. Howard. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time.